Hi friends and family, welcome back to Cooking with Feelings. Today I'm going to be making mole, and I really hope that it has an accent on the end of it, otherwise it's just going to look like I'm making mole and that's going to be awkward. Anyway, today we're using 3 kinds of chilies, adobe, ancho, chipotle, and actually maybe just 2 kinds of chilies. And spices, we have garlic, cinnamon, cumin, chocolate, dusty looking chocolate, not sure why, onions, chicken, raisins. It's gonna be interesting. I've never made it before. I've heard it's challenging, so it's gonna be an adventure. Oh, and peanut butter. So if you have a kid who's allergic, don't try this at home. Now we're taking our boiling water and putting it on top of our chilies. We're gonna reuse this juice that comes of these chilies. I actually have chipotle stuff in a can as well, which I'll show you here. And in addition, some random plastic container that has the word chipotle on. I don't actually know what this is. I just got it at the Mexican food store. Some combo of these are going to go into the sauce, the mole, but I don't know what yet. We're kind of gonna work it out as we go along, as per usual. That's a good sound. So now we're sizzling up the chicken just to brown it. Pretty sure we're supposed to chop these onions up, but I didn't actually read that part of the recipe. Chopping onions for presumably the right reasons. Once the chicken is brown, we're going to set it aside, wherever that aside ends up being. And then we're going to fry our onion and our spices in the remaining oil. I actually don't know how much of this gets blended up and how much of it is not. Okay, so now we're still frying this chicken. I'm behind my protective wall, like when they give you x-rays at the dentist office. Trying to stay away from this, but it's not really working. So we're going to fry all this chicken, and then when it's done, we're going to fry the onion and the spices. And yeah, so the chicken's gonna get all brown, and then later it's all gonna go in the crock pot together. Frying chicken right now. While this may be fairly disastrous, it smells freaking good. And so at the end of the process, I'm like 98% sure we're gonna end up with delicious food. Who cares if it seems like a disaster during the entire thing? Waiting for the chicken to fry. I'm not a patient person, so I just stand over it and glare at it and hope that it makes it fry faster. It doesn't. I'm going to take this chicken out, and then we're going to stick some onion and some spices in there. For real. I definitely think the thigh meat is better than the breast meat, because doesn't this just look like a weenie? Oh, yeah. We're going to squeeze some garlic in here. I could have a garlic assembly line. I'm so efficient. We've got our onion in there, getting all sizzly. Now we're going to add our spices, cumin and cinnamon, all hand ground, because I like to overcomplicate things. Gonna add some salt in there, because like stuff needs salt usually to make it taste good, and I want it to taste good, so yeah. Smell real nice. Real pretty. I'm going to discard the stem and the stalk. And then maybe I microwave them in it. Seems legit. Oh yeah, see, this is how I imagined it. Like this, where it's just coming apart. Yeah, it's all slimy. That's what I intended. It should be slimy. If it's not slimy, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so we're doing a lot better with our soakage now. At some point, I'm supposed to immersion blend raisins, garlic, and I guess these chilies. And make a paste. Still just frying up these onions. Frying them up. Garlic, some raisins. Okay, so I put some garlic in here. Now I'm putting some raisins. Seems like some. I actually got these raisins. They're baking raisins because they're extra moist. And I know that a lot of people hate the word moist, which is fair. So I'm going to put some chilies in here. I guess I'm going to do this chipotle as well. Not the stemmy part. Just going to make a little smorgasbord of like chilies and raisins and garlic. This is not going well. Okay, now we're going to immersion blend. This is the first time I've actually felt like this will come mole. Oh, darn it! This is so hard. So, ladies and gentlemen, this looks like freaking mole sauce. Believe it or not, it's like a freaking miracle. I think I need to add some more chipotle. We're also going to add some more of the chipotle juice. This is getting pretty thick. And I think I'm going to add in some onions because I don't know that it's supposed to be chunky. And right now, if I don't grind these onions up, it's going to be chunky. Maybe I could just put it all in here together and immersion blend it. So I'm going to add in this stuff that I've done in with my onion, which I've turned off, because I kind of want to grind it up more in here. Oh wow, this is beautiful. That looks like freaking mole. Oh shit. How did it even happen? Okay, we put all our sauce in here because I didn't want to squirt my wall with any more disasters, which is what was happening. So now we're going to put in some chipotle sauce, whatever was in that container, don't really know. Looks like it has chili in it, so that's promising. We're also going to add peanut butter, which is what makes mole both unique and slightly creepy, depending on the person. I don't remember how much peanut butter we were supposed to add, so I'm just going to add some. Seems like an appropriate amount, potentially. Add more later if need be. Add my canned tomatoes. Then we should be able to immersion blend it without a major disaster occurring. Seems legit. Now for the serious part, where I don't squirt it everywhere. So, initial smell is that it smells really peanutty, and I don't know if it's supposed to. So I might have OD'd on the peanut butter already. But I gotta try it. Maybe I should have measured some of this stuff. Alright guys, now we're going to put our chicken into our crock pot. And then we're going to dump all our good, delicious mole sauce. Check all that out on top of it. And then we're going to cook it for like an hour. So it's going to be a while till the next portion of it. Okay? So the mole's been cooking for about an hour. I say about because obviously I didn't set a timer because who does that? So I'm going to take it out of this delightful red crock pot, shred it on my cutting board, then add the chocolate. So this chocolate, this might be about 50 G's, might not. Really have no idea because I don't have a scale because, again, measuring is not about feelings. Wow, it's just so tender and beautiful, oh, beautifully whitened. To go with this, I have some cilantro lime rice. I didn't video doing that because that would just be a lot. But you can totally put it on tortilla or use rice or whatever suits you. But I use cilantro lime rice. Then we're going to add some of these onions, which we pickled with the lime juice. So look how slimy they are, how they're kind of like floppy. That means that they're nice and pickledy. So we're just going to add some of those on top. Very gracefully, because that's all I do is graceful things. Add a dollop of sour cream, also graceful. And then add some additional lime, but we're just going to do it as Fricken style. And there you have it.